first question. So we got a few Q&A questions because we posted a week ago asking for y'all's most pressing, interesting, curious questions about life, work, business, consulting, and so on. So Joel, you're up.
Yeah, so before I ask the question, actually, I do want to say that a lot of these questions that come in, and we've gotten a number, a lot of them actually end up coming into themes. So for example, for this one, the theme today is preparation. Because I know that I find when I'm prepared, I do a much better job at anything I'm doing. And it's a problem for people, and it's something that I've had to learn over the years. So I am going to ask one of the questions that we received to you, because I think I would like for you to answer it.
Oh, okay.
And that, well, we already know that you're going to answer it because we decided that early on. But so Lily, the question that we're going to ask for you, that I'm going to ask, is comes from one of our fans. Wanted to know, what do I need to do to really get prepared for an important meeting?
What do I really need to do to really get prepared for an important meeting? Oh, wow. Okay. So I would say really, really clarify your expectations.
Sure.
Right? Make very sure and very certain what you would love out of it. What is the deliverables you'd want to see? Right? What is the most ideal outcome that you would like to see? Right? So that's number one, what you want.
So it's really kind of like a sense of envisioning what's going to happen at the end. And who knows if that's what's actually going to happen. We can't really tell the future. But oftentimes it does feel like when you create that vision, it's more likely to actually happen the way things will go the way you want them to go.
Things will go the way you want to go, at least in so much as, insofar as you're willing to envision what you want. But that's only step one. And step one alone is triggering for a lot of people. Like, what do you mean what I want? Well, what are you doing then? If you don't think about what you want, or you're not really feeling ready or empowered to want it, why are you working even? Why are you doing business? Why are you meeting with this person? All right, so we want to encourage you to always get into a practice of feeling empowered about what it is you want. And obviously that's a huge part of the work we do in the consulting and coaching.
Right, and it's really not a problem. It's not a bad thing to want something. You are allowed to want things. If you own your own company, you own your own company because
you wanted something.
You wanted something. You want to work in a particular environment. In order for you to continue working in that particular environment, you need to know what you want. You need to be able to ask for those things.
Exactly.
And that requires preparation for meetings that you
requires preparation, and it requires clarification in your own head. So that's step one. Know what you want, what your ideal deliverables and outcomes are. Number two, own your energy. Own your energy. So now we want what we want, but rather than being children and demanding what we want, we ask ourselves, how can I, as much as possible, facilitate these deliverables, facilitate the outcomes I want? So if you want to smooth over a work relationship, maybe after a tense, IPO month or whatever it is, and you want
hopefully a good IPO month.
Exactly. But all good things come with stress, and sometimes in our work relationships, as it is with our other relationships, things can get tense, even if there's a lot of mutual respect and unconditional friendship. But if that's your ideal vision and outcome you're looking for, is you want a smoother relationship, then we got to own our energy. And if we're feeling resentful or aggressive or put down and all that, it's probably not going to get us what we want. So we want to own our energy and ask, okay, if I want a smoother relationship with my colleague, do I come in with more gratitude, right? With a listening ear, with open-mindedness.
Absolutely, because oftentimes that tension, that negative feeling, or just sort of the buildup of things going on with the stress of an IPO or the stress of a project running late, that can boil over when you're in a meeting, because that tension will rise to the surface because you're in front of the person who might be causing you that tension. And so it's really good if you own that energy, that you're able to say, I'm going to go in here, I'm going to be calm. I know that there might be a problem, but I am going to think about ways to solve it and not to make the problem worse.
Exactly, not to make a problem
Be proactive,
worse.
Not reactive.
That's exactly it, right? So the two steps are, know what you want, clarify it. This saves time. By preparing, you actually save time and energy. And number two, own it. You deserve anything you want. You really do. But the mastery in all this creation is also owning that it is the source of all the things you want starts with who you are and the energy that you have.